chicky, a chicky, chicky, chicky. I was doing my warm up. Sorry, today's episode Biggity brought to you in Biggity part by traditionally brewed Guinness Extra Stout. It's 13 proof. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, even a blind man could feel every. Let me taste it actually. That's the signature of Mr. Guinness. Wow. Even a blind man could taste that. Wow. I mean, know that that would be Guinness by just the signature that is on every single Biggity bottle. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen, Biggity boys and girls, I'm so sorry. This is supposed to be my wiggly wiggly warm up. So let's get that Biggity beat song going here so we don't sound quite so super diggity doop some silly holy cannoli. I'm so diggity. Can I turn the Biggity beats on diggity down? Let's turn those Biggity beats on diggity down just a little bit, ladies and jiggly. Okay, on to the giggly, on to the giggly, whoop, on to the giggly. This is gonna be WexLer, Bernardo WexLer. He was Biggity born in Bucharest in 1925. Really back in 19. When he immigrated to Argentina, he was only 7, so that would be 1933. But we're talking about Wiggly Wen the Santos Optical. That's the most incredible actually not. We're talking about Biggity back. He became international Biggity master, super diggity duper awesome Biggity back in 1959. He won the Argentine Chess Championship the same year. Whoa! But he's up against Biggity boop, beep bop, biddy doo bop, biddy 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 bop, biddy 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 bobby, Biggity Bobby, who? Biggity versus WexLer Bernardo, the Argentine, Bucharestian, Biggity Willian, Wiggity Romanian, I guess it would be. OMG, but this is actually English. English. English opening, and where I don't even know the tickety tournaments tickety take and piggity place. I wasn't quite ready. I was still doing my wiggly warm up there, ladies and jiggly, biggity boys and gigglies. Just go on to the game. We'll go on to the game. Oh, it's in Argentina, 1959. Jiggity, what? Indian style. Oh, what? Indian style. Don't know which is biggity. Don't know which is Biggity Bobby Fischer. You gotta giggly guess. We gotta giggly guess which one's gonna be. Biggity is gonna be the English Catalonian or the Indian style of diggity defense. Ladies and jiggly gentlemen. It is indeed my favorite style. My favorite style is the Indian style. Like, whoa, and I'm not that kind of. I mean, so sorry. My apologies. Anyway, Biggity back to one of these two Biggity players is actually gonna be about Biggity Bobby Fischer. Biggity Cowboys and Indians. Ladies and jiggly Cowboys and Indians. We got the cowboy running out. Running over here, we got the Indian creeping and stalking and creeping up with the Indian diggity defense, just wiggly waiting for that cowboy to biggity make a mistake so he can run around him like a wagon train, start biggity burning the biggity perimeter, causing fear, scalping people, leaving them there lying dead. So OMG, like seriously, but we've got a Catalonian style, like a true Catalonian. The biggity bishop's actually not in the super wiggly jiggity diggity fianchetto. That's kind of not a Catalonian. That's like a kind of a English style, Argentinian. I don't know. My guess though is Biggity Bobby Fischer's gonna be Biggity Black though. Here comes the attack though from the horse. Of course the horse is gonna be initiating the attack, and then we got some diggity doubled up, Biggity Pongs. Most Biggity likely this is gonna be Biggity Bobby Fischer and Biggity Black, Biggity, because then the AI generated a Biggity picture of me looking at a Biggity Bobby winning in Biggity Black, and it was like I don't even know Biggity Bobby winning Biggity Black. The Argentinian, hopefully, ladies and jiggly, hopefully for Biggity Black, it's gonna be Biggity Bobby, but hopefully for Wiggly White, that's Biggity Bobby, because we don't actually see him ever losing to the Argentine Chess Champion. That champion WexLer. Ambidexter. He can biggity play chicken chess with both hands. He can actually drink Guinness with both hands and just feel the signature right there. Oh, that's the Guinness, ladies and jiggly, biggity boys and giggly, Biggity Bobby Fischer, super diggity, Biggity Bobby Fischer, super diggity duper awesome diggity chess GOD versus most likely White is gonna be WexLer. Here comes the Biggity Bishop. He's gonna be pounding that diggity drum. He's gonna be pounding that diggity drum on the warpath, ladies and jiggly, super diggity do. I want to turn the biggity beats on up now, ladies and jiggly, because this game is actually gonna be giggly closing here, ladies and jiggly. The king of wiggly whites actually got some diggity double up. Pawn's not doing too biggity bad, but which one's Biggity Bobby? Which one's Biggity Bobby? Will Biggity Bobby actually come to the party? Most likely, this is gonna be the Chickadee Chess Biggity Best Super Wheelie Chickadee Chess 1959 Argentine. OMG, wiggly chicky wiggly. Oh, I gotta turn this Biggity Bill Withers on. I gotta turn some Biggity Bill Biggity who? Biggity Bill OMG Biggity. There's a couple of Biggity Bishops giggly gone. Couple of Biggity Bishops. Exchange on diggity down. Now the Riggity Rook's gone for Biggity Bobby Fischer, but here we can see OMG. He's gonna be taking up another horse. Of course, now it's a Biggity Bishop and a Biggity Pawn gone. First, Rook. White's looking nice, but look at that pin! What an incredibly exciting Super Diggity Dual Process Chickadee Chess pin! But there, we see, check please. No, that's a pin. But wait, two queens, that's the Biggity pin for the win. Holy cow, Biggity Black, obviously, indubitably, irrefutably, most Diggity, definitely Biggity Bobby Fischer, who just wiggly won with Biggity Black. What? Counter attack. No, not liggity likely, ladies and jiggly. Exchange on liggity down. He's the Argentine Chickadee champion. He's most liggity likely gonna survive at least a little bit longer. At least a little bit liggity longer. But Biggity Bobby Fischer got it, ladies and jiggly gentlemen. Thanks for diggity tuning on in. Don't forget about Ernie Biggity Balthazar. Got a Biggity birthday. What? He's at the Filipino Saturday Caravan Team Diggity Battle. And don't forget about Giggly Guinness. It's got 13 proof. It's only 13 proof, ladies and jiggly. Super diggity from Ireland. 13 proof. It's 13 proof. Ireland. Biggity Bobby Fischer. Biggity beating on up. WexLer. Super diggity do process. Beat bop. Don't forget about Ernie Biggity Balthazar. Biggity man from Nails. Got that Ernie Biggity Balthazar birthday bonanzas. Here's the piggy picture I was supposed to show at the Biggity beginning, but actually I was out there wiggly Eagle Chickadee. Thanks to Eagle Chickadee Chess. Bonk, flying backwards. Get out of here. I got a Biggity buddy imprint on my wiggly front window from you. Flying Biggity backwards into my window. Whoop.